Namaste, welcome. Thank you for being here for this neck relaxation class. As I said earlier, we are using a towel, so go ahead and grab just a regular hand towel. And most of the class will be seated, but you don't have to sit on a chair. You can easily stay on the floor if you prefer to sit on the floor. So let's go ahead and find a comfortable seat. If you are sitting in a chair, make sure that your feet are planted, grounded. So if you find that the chair is too high, you can always put a block underneath your chair or your feet, excuse me, and or sit on the edge of the chair. That really helps to sit tall. And just notice that your sits bones are grounded. Your hands can rest on top of your thighs. And then just take your awareness to your neck and shoulders for just now. You can close your eyes if you feel comfortable. And without really changing anything, just notice the sensations in the neck and the shoulders. Initially, when we take our awareness to a body part, we want to change it, we want to stretch it out. I want you to just notice how it is currently in this moment. And once you find that, just allow it to be there. Don't try and push away any sensations. Don't try and ignore it or, reject it or even get attached to it. So just notice what your neck and shoulders feel, and then take your awareness to your breath. Just regular breath. We're not changing anything. Notice your natural inhalations and exhales. And notice where you're feeling the breath. Some of us feel the breath in our nose. Sometimes you may feel it in your chest more, sometimes in the belly. So just notice if your breath is shallow or deep. Again, please really be at peace with wherever you are in this moment. And then once you recognize that, we're going to establish what's called the box breath. So you're going to inhale for 4 counts and then pause the breath in for 4 counts and exhale out all the air for 4 counts and then pause with the breath out for 4 counts. So let's try that together. Take a nice deep inhalation just for a count of 4, 2, 1, and then hold the breath in for 4 counts. And now exhale all the air out for 4 counts. And then just pause here with all the air out for 4 counts. Okay, so we'll continue that. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4. Continue on. I'm going to talk you through this. You may notice that sometimes if you're holding the breath in or out, that it may create a little anxiety. If it does for you, feel free to either skip it or even shorten that hold. So you can just pause the breath in or out for 2 counts maybe, not necessarily 4 counts. But try and see if you can maintain that without a feeling of any sort of anxiety arising inside. So inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4 counts, exhale for 4 counts, and then hold the breath out for 4 counts. And continue with that. I'm going to continue speaking as you're doing this. The reason we started with this breath exercise is that many of us breathe in our upper chest area. And the primary respiratory muscles are actually our diaphragm and the muscles in between the rib cage. So those are the muscles that we want to be able to move and breathe with. If we happen to breathe a lot in our upper chest area, what we're doing is we're using all these muscles, much smaller muscles in our neck and shoulders that are not really meant to be for breathing. So that creates a lot of tension. When we do an intentional box breathing, we're actually trying to press the diaphragm down and then lift it back up. So it's a really great exercise to get the diaphragm in and down. up and down. So let's do 3 more of those box breaths together. Now that you know the reasoning behind it, it might help you a little bit breathing more intentionally. So inhale through the nose, 4 counts. Pause, 4 counts. Exhale, 4 counts. And pause, 4 counts. Good. 2 more. Inhale. Pause. Let that breath circulate inside. Exhale. And pause. Really just sit with the breath out. Last one. Inhale. Pause. Exhale. And pause. Beautiful. Blink your eyes open, and we're going to begin with our towel. So have the towel right next to you. Initially, we're just going to move a little bit. So shake the arms out. You can shake the leg, not the legs, but the head out side to side. You can rotate the neck. Just be really gentle. But we do want to get some movement in the upper neck and the shoulders. So you can shake the arms out. Sometimes what I like to do is just kind of do a little twist. So twisting side to side. Let the arms be really soft. Let your head follow the torso. So you're not looking straight ahead. The head turns as the torso follows. And then come back to the center. And we're going to take the towel and we're just going to put it behind our head. And I want you to put it at the base of your skull. So it's almost like imagine you're sweating back here and you just want to kind of dry that area, the back of your neck. Instead, you're going to hold on to the ends of your towel and then gently begin to traction your head up. So we're lifting the base of the head, the occiput, out of the neck. And you want to make sure that your shoulders are not coming up to your ears. Let the shoulders soften. And then just lift the head up like you're trying to make your neck a little bit taller and longer, right? So we're not dropping the head back. We're really just lifting the sternum up, lifting the head up towards the ceiling. If it feels good, you can look up. And then now we're going to add on. So now we're going to turn the head towards the right as you're lifting the head up. Bring it back to the center and then turn your head towards the left. Now notice we're not really turning the body, right? So we're keeping the torso center. All we're doing is turning the chin up and up to the opposite direction. If you need to take a break anytime, feel free to do that. But keep lifting the head up and turning as if you're drawing a smiley face on the ceiling, turning the head side to side. And a couple more times. Inhale and exhale as you're doing this. And then gently come back to the center. Let the towels drop. Shake the arms out. And then we're going to take that right arm out to the right and internally rotate the shoulder. We're going to bring that right hand behind us. So the right hand is going to be on your low back. Then take the left hand up, and then you're just going to put the left hand on your top of your right ear. And as you do this, again, check in with the shoulders. The shoulders want to come up, let them stay down. And all you're going to do is just apply a little bit of a pressure, no forcing, just applying a little bit of a pressure to that right temple. And you're just going to drop the left ear towards the left shoulder. We're going to hold here for a moment. Notice if you're really leaning over to the left, sit tall so the torso is staying center. And all you're doing is just allowing the weight of that left hand stretch out that side of the neck. So you may feel that either gentle or a edgy stretch depending on how tight your neck might be. But keep breathing. That's really important. Open up your mouth as you exhale and inhale through the nose. So big breath in through the nose and exhale through an open mouth. And one more time, inhale and exhale. Now keep your head exactly where it is. With the help of your left hand, gently press your head back to the center. So no rushing this at all. Relax the right arm, take the left arm up, internally rotate the shoulder, take the left hand to your low back. Right arm comes up, right hand rests on top of the left ear. With the shoulders down, you're going to drop that right ear to the right shoulder. And then as you stay here, you can either close your eyes or keep the gaze open and soft, but make sure you're breathing. So you can actually apply that box breath here as well. Inhale through the nose and open your mouth and exhale it out. Inhale, exhale, and again, inhale and exhale. Very nice. Now, keep the head exactly where it is. Take your right hand to your right side of your face and then gently lift the head back up to the center. Now we're going to do what's called like a little bit of a chicken movement. So stay where you are, and the head is not going to lift up or down. We're just going to press the chin back in. So imagine your chin is like a drawer. You're pressing the chin back in and then take the drawer out. So push the drawer in and take the drawer out. In the meantime, you want to make sure that you're not lifting up and back. So that's what we don't want to do. We don't want to hinge the back of the neck. We're just kind of like a little bit of like a little chicken moving back and forth. And do it nice and slowly first. Once you get the movement, then you can speed it up a little bit. But in and back. And your chin is staying parallel to the floor. So let that right arm rest, and you're just going to move forward and back, forward and back. And 3 more, and 2, last one. Very nice. And then come back to the center. Take a nice deep breath in. Reach the arms all the way up towards the sky. And then as you exhale, take the hands behind your head, and once again, let the elbows go wide. And now we're just going to open the chest as the elbows reach back behind us. And then as you exhale, bring the elbows in towards each other, bring the chin towards your chest. So we don't really want to go into a whole cat-cow here. We want to keep the chest up and just open the heart. Let the elbows go wide. Inhale. And as you exhale, just bring the chin to your chest as you're sitting tall and let the elbows touch. And again, inhale, lift the heart as the elbows go out to the side. Beautiful, beautiful stretch here. Exhale and bring the elbows in. Good. Let's do this 3 more times. Inhale, elbows wide. And exhale, bring the elbows in. Bring the chin to your chest. Keep the spine long. Inhale and exhale. Good, good. One last time. Inhale, open the chest. Really breathe into that heart. Remember, you're really working the major respiratory muscles here, not so much the neck anymore. And bring the elbows in. And then let the elbows go out to the side. Lower the left hand down, reach the right arm up, straight up towards the sky. And then you let the shoulder come down your back. So as you're holding on to the chair or the left hand next to your body, reach the right arm up. Now we're going to take a nice deep exhalation and fold to the left, and then we're going to hold it here. So the intention is to open into those intercostal muscles, all those muscles in between the ribs. Take a nice deep inhalation, bend the elbow, bring the elbow towards your rib cage, and then as you exhale, reach the right arm all the way up and over. Good. Inhale again, really stretching out all those intercostal muscles. Inhale. Exhale and reach and stretch. Inhale, lower the elbow down, breathe into that side, and then exhale, stretch out the armpit, stretch out the intercostal muscles. One more time, and then we're going to hold it here. Pause here for a moment. Take that right hand behind your head. Now we're going to open the heart up towards the sky. Press the elbow back behind you. Stay here and breathe into that right lung. Nice deep inhalation. Let the back of your head rest in your right hand. Inhale, breathe. And exhale, blow all the air out. And again, inhale. And exhale. And then nice and slowly come all the way back up to the center. Release that right arm. Take a nice deep inhalation, lift the left arm up. I know it seems like we're doing a lot of breath work, but that's exactly what we're trying to do. We're trying to let the breath go where it's supposed to go, not just through the neck. So right hand rests next to your body, left arm reaches straight up, shoulder down your back. Inhale, and then as you exhale, fold towards the right now. You want to hold this here for a moment as you reach and expand on that left side. And then we're going to move now with our breath. So elbow comes towards your rib cage. Take a nice deep inhalation. And then exhale and reach above your head to the opposite wall. Good. Continue with this. Inhale. You can even close your eyes and really visualize your breath moving. And as you're stretching out, imagine all those muscles, little muscles, intercostal muscles in between each rib expanding. Those are the muscles that move the breath into the lung sacs, right? So the lungs don't really breathe on their own. They're just these little tiny, tiny sacs inside the lungs that are filled with air. But what's moving, what's making that happen is all the muscles surrounding the lungs. And reach up one more time. Good. And then this time we're just going to stay over here and take the left hand behind the head. Press your head into your hand. Reach the elbow up and back. Stretch out the armpit. Hold here as you breathe. If you like to, you can do that 4-part breath here. So inhale. Pause the breath in. Exhale, pause the breath out. And one more time, inhale and exhale. Very nice. And then relax the arm, come all the way back up. Take your hands behind you, interlace the fingers, knuckles reach down towards the floor behind you as you lift the chest up. Nice inhale. Now as you exhale, we're just going to simply bow forward. So let the head drop in between your legs. If you're sitting on the floor, that's fine, but make sure your hips are not coming off the ground. So reach the knuckles up towards the sky as you let the head drop. Wherever you are, shake the head side to side. Let the head completely drop. And then release the hands. Take the hands behind your head once again. And we're just going to you can interlace your fingers if you want to, but the point here is to let the weight of the hand drop your head down even more. So you're getting a beautiful stretch in the scaling muscles back here, the back of your head. And then you may look up right now just to see what I'm doing so that you can continue doing this. Take your thumbs to the base of your skull. This area is called occiput. You want to take your thumb to the base and do a gentle press. So gently pressing down. So try that on your own. Drop the head down. Let the weight of the hand just let the head drop completely. And you're just doing a gentle, gentle press at the base of the skull. You can hold that press there if you like to, or you can move it around if you find a little tension area or really tense area or somewhere that is really edgy. You can stay there. Sometimes I like to even walk my thumbs up and down my cervical spine. So you can just kind of go, don't go right on top of the spine, but just to the muscles to the sides.
These are called multifidus muscles on the sides of the spine, all the way up and down the spine. So you can go all the way down till you hit the trapezius muscles, and then come all the way back up to the occiput, and then do that again. Go down. If you find a really edgy part, you can stay there. Let the head completely drop. And then as you exhale, let the arms rest down on the floor. Shake the head side to side once again. Relax the head down. And now we're just going to come up really slowly. So don't rush up. Just take your hands to your hips. Keep your chin down towards your chest, please. And come all the way back up to the center. And then we're going to go ahead and lie down on our back. So if you have a chair, I'm just going to suggest that you take the chair and we're going to put our legs on top of the chair. Take your calves all the way to the top of the chair. Make sure that your chair is high enough where you can actually have your legs be, your calves be parallel to the floor. So if you need to, you can always put a blanket under your hips. And then bring your towel with you. And we're just going to make a little roll of this towel. So all I'm doing is just making like a little burrito roll, just like so. And you can experiment with this and see how thick you want that roll to be. That roll is going to go under your neck, and so you're creating a little neck pillow here. And then the back of your head, you want the roll to be just enough so that the back of your head is still on the floor. Okay, so this is a little too thick for me, so I'm just going to make this a little bit thinner. And then I'm going to put that right under my neck, and now the back of my head is resting on the floor with the rolled up towel under my neck. Your arms can rest wherever you want to. You can have your hands on your belly or palms open towards the sky. Make sure your legs are nice and comfortable here. Now we're going to do a different type of breath work here. As you first exhale all the air out, so blow all the air out. Big exhale. And then nice deep inhalation. And then hold the breath in here. Just pause for as long as it feels comfortable. Anytime you want to, you can exhale all the air out again. And then inhale. And pause with the breath in for as long as it feels comfortable. Don't force anything. Anytime you're ready, you can exhale all the air out. Inhale again. Pause with the breath in. Feel as if that breath is circulating inside you as you're holding the breath in. And then exhale all the air out. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Nice. Stay right here. Turn your head to the left. So then make sure that neck pillow is under your neck. So if you need to adjust it. And then turn your head to the left. Keep your chin close to your chest, to your shoulder. Your eyes can be open or closed. We're just staying here for just a moment. And then reach the right arm all the way up towards the sky. If that doesn't work for you, you can take your elbow out to the side. So either cactus or straight arm above your head. And we're going to do that same breath again. Inhale. Hold the breath in. Feel as if that breath is just penetrating all the way in your right side body. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale.
Exhale. Very nice. Gently lift the head back up to the center. Pause here for just a moment. Lower the right arm down, and then we're going to turn the gaze over to the right. Make sure that towel still feels okay under your neck, and then reach the left arm either above your head, or if that's too much on your shoulder, you can take the left elbow out like cactus. And then inhale. Do your breath work here. Inhale through the nose. Pause the breath in. And exhale. And again, inhale. Pause. Exhale. Inhale. Really feel the breath penetrating all the way in that left side body. Hold the breath in. Exhale. Very nice. Slowly lower the left arm down, and then take the chin back towards this sky. Fix your towel if you need to. This time, both elbows out to the side. Make sure your legs are comfortable. The entire body should really be comfortable here. So if you need to, you can raise the arms overhead, or cactus arm is okay too. Now we're going to breathe again. Inhale. Pause the breath in. Exhale. 2 more times. Inhale. Pause. Exhale. We're really training your diaphragm to do the work as opposed to all the neck muscles. Inhale. Pause. Exhale. Very nice. And then relax your arms. Your hands can rest on your belly. If you want to, gently pick up your head and put the little towel to the side. Make sure your chin is not lifted. Back of the head is resting comfortably on the floor. Close your eyes. We're just going to stay here for just a moment. Let your legs get really comfortable here. So let the femur bones sink into the hip sockets. Your hands can rest on your belly. Let your breath be completely natural. Let your eyes sink into the sockets. Feel the softening in your face. Feel as if you can actually remove all the wrinkles in your forehead. And you squint in your corner of your eyes, let them go. Soften the jaws. And then for our last and final move here, we're going to stay right here. I'm going to ask you to take both of your hands to your left clavicle. So the clavicle is that bony part that you feel from the bone to the sternum. And almost like you're pulling that down. So you're almost like taking your hands to the clavicle. Your bone is not gonna go anywhere. But gently begin to pull the skin and the muscle down. And then once you've got that, you wanna raise the head to the right. So now you're stretching out this entire muscle right in front of your neck. Sternocleidomastoid. So let that muscle stretch out. This muscle also contributes to a lot of tightness in the jaws. Keep your hands on your clavicle as you're gently pulling down and then lifting your head to the right corner of the room. And then gently come back to the center and do the same thing with the opposite side. So take both hands to the right clavicle, gently pull that down. You're going to feel the stretch in the skin on the neck, and then lift the head up to the left. So now you get a great stretch in that big muscle. Breathe, inhale, exhale. And then as you're ready, we're just going to shake it out. Draw the knees to your chest. Rock a little bit side to side. Roll over to one side. And then gently press yourself all the way up. Sit tall. Check in again. See how different that feels in your neck and shoulders. Bring your hands to your heart center and bow down to yourself. I bow down to all of you. Thank you so much for allowing to guide you through your practice. Namaste. I hope you feel a little bit more healing.